Grinders, it's your boy Poker. We're back on the grind. Guys, as you guys saw, I made a video today. I made a deposit and I won a grand tour. And I got a bit of the itch and I want to explain something. Last year I started playing poker before I did some bankroll challenges. And I showed you guys a couple items that I wanted to play poker for and see if I could buy. Those who were fans of the channel would have saw I wanted to buy a barbecue at one point, and then I played poker, won enough to pay for a barbecue, cashed out, and then I wanted to get my roof fixed at one point, made money, and then cashed out, and then I did some bankroll challenges and stuff. So now I put $200 in my bank account today, and I want to buy this gym equipment here. It's $629 Canadian, but I also need to get some weights to go with it. So I need to win about $1,000. I have to figure it out, but I just want to have kind of like a quick goal. I won't be doing like a big long grind session, but I know I can jump on once a week and try to get this for free more or less, or my original $200 deposit, or maybe I'll keep my $200 deposit in and enough to pay for this, and then try to pick something else. But this is what I'm going to try to buy. It's a really good deal right now. So anyways, that's what I'm going to try to do with my goal. So I played another final table today, guys, and I figured I would show that with you right now. So that is my new goal. I'll break down, so I don't know how to get full screen here. Is there a way? Full screen. So I don't know how to go full screen, but it's not too bad like this, is it? Toggle the video in full screen. All right, there we go. So guys, I'm playing Lucas, the old Lucas, those who remember the channel. This is a final table. This one here, I bought in at the 12s. So just before the video started, guys, the bankroll was at like 300 and change. So I started today with 200. I did one good win, as you guys saw earlier, and then I've been losing until I got to this final table here. So try to break it down a little bit. I've played this person on the right before. Very, very, very crazy player. Definitely makes the game interesting. I'm staying up tonight, guys, because there is a big boxing fight, and I don't bet too often. I used to bet a lot, but I bet about, I don't know, a couple times a year when I see like a good spot, and I put money on the fight tonight. I bet against Jake Paul, so a bit of a gamble because it's not too much information on both of them, but I'm taking Ben. It's really good odds. I put $250 and it pays like 625. Subtract my 250, so really good odds there. So we'll see if it works out. $7-6. I think I limped in here because of small blind. I wanted to play pots because I'm trying to go after that bounty. Yeah, so that's, to me, that's still a standard play. Like I said, guys, I haven't been playing this for a while, but I put a pretty big volume in that. I know the spots I usually kind of want to play. So Lucas gets lucky like old Lucas used to do. He's back to his old tricks. I don't know, like I said, it's my first day back, but it seems like there's a bit more... seems to be more yellow jerseys that are paying decent. I don't know if they changed it. Like, I'm not getting like jackpot, but seems to be like those middle ones are happening a bit more. But like I said, it's just one day of playing in and out during the day. So this guy bets pot all the time. A little crafty. I think he does it a lot of times with nothing. But until you play him a whole bunch, it's hard to put you into some difficult spots at times. So obviously a pretty good flop for us. We got bottom pair with the flush draw. He bets big all the time. I'm pretty sure I wanted to raise him here. And instead of going all in, I thought this would look a little stronger just for Lucas. If I just jam there, I don't think Lucas puts me on an ace too often. I think it kind of screams him on a flush draw. So I did this. I don't respect that guy too often, and he's done a lot of pot bets, and out of nowhere he slowed down a bit. I think if he was strong, he'd probably do the same bet, thinking eventually someone will challenge him. Jams 30 big blinds. Yeah, so like I said, man, if you guys can ever do something for like a side hustle, pay for a couple of things so you don't have to take it from your real job. I tend to, when I get like focused these like smaller little purchases, I tend to be able to get them. So why not let poker buy my gym I want to have? So here I tried doing a C bet. We have nothing. Decided to get out of it. I probably shouldn't have bet that board. This is a strange stack size. I could just jam there. I decided to limp in, knowing I'd call an all in. But I think if you just jam, they're gonna have you beat a bit more often. But if you limp call, maybe they'll jam a little wider with like king X and stuff like that. So look at this. I called this guy. He's betting pot. So this time I decided to call with ace high here. We catch the ace. He goes all in. And look, he has complete nothing. So he's been betting pot. He had 3-2. Really bad board for him to try that bluff run with a king and an ace there with me limping in on the button. Not a good player. We got trip eights. We're running hot. So this time he doesn't bet pot. So I decided to raise him thinking he'll finally be really strong here. Like I don't think he'd fold an ace or a club just because he didn't bet hard. And that's the only reason why I raised him, because he just changes betting sizes. So his bluffs before were big bets. So I was like, maybe if he's betting little, that means he's actually strong. But obviously in hindsight now, I wish I would have just gave him a chance to keep betting. But I wanted to try to stack him off. So we have showdown value because we have ace high. I was happy to check it just against Lucas here. He's going to hit that board so often and check it with like enough equity. So if he has like a pair of sixes, he'll be checking it the whole time because he's got equity. But our ace high held up there, so. Yeah, so that machine that I'm trying to buy is called a squat rack. And I bought a bench. I put it in the background here, so you could put the bench in the squat rack, so you can also use for like a bench press. And that machine I want to buy with the lap pull down, so you have to get some weights, but it can do like a pull down. And because it's a squat rack, I can get cables and put cables on the side of it. So I'm gonna try to make like a universal machine. Might even like drill it into the ground and make a heavy duty. So guys, we got $90 for knocking out Lucas. That one feels good. So now we're heads up against this red player here. I decided to limp here. I would definitely call an all in versus him. You could debate if I need to like gamble with that versus him. But I think just because me limping, if he jammed, I'd call with ace 8. Even bad players know, though, when you catch them doing some stupid shit, they tend not to bluff as much like right away, because they know they don't have too much credit. So we airball that. Last time I bet our position, he punished us. He bet pot. You know, it puts you in hard spots. Like my ace high could definitely be good there, but even versus his draws, I'm not in the best shape. But those pot bets are hard to play against. Very, very good turn for us. His ace highs would raise us pre-flop, so our king's going to be good here a lot of the time. Just decide to call, because if I raise him, like what else can really call us, right? So we're even in chips. Pocket aces. Decide to limp in. He's been doing all the betting. He limps, and guys, we get trip aces. Don't want to raise him like we did last time, so we're just going to call. Look at this. He just open jams. We have trip aces, and he just jams it. We slow roll him a little bit. He has the open end, scare card, but guys, we win our second win of the day. So obviously ran pretty darn hot there, but you know, you gotta run hot to win these bad boys. So we get two big knockouts in the same day. Last game was like a 90 something, and then we get $90 for knocking out Lucas. So this one was from the 12s. It was 313 in total. So I want to show you guys the new bankroll. So I'm gonna pause it there, if I can pause it. Maybe I missed it, but that's too bad. It was like $613. I'm not really the best at running that, but roughly the bankroll is just over 600, guys. So I'll show you the next one, but this is what I'm going to try to play for, and I'm going to buy this machine. So hope you guys liked that video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.